The first fault area we're going to look at is the solar panel together with the backup battery. There are cases where the voltage is measured on the solar input to the charge controller, but the battery is not being charged properly, as evidenced by a low voltage disconnect or intermittent operation of the system. These conditions can be caused by improper panel orientation and tilt angle, excessive use of the system, or battery integrity. To check out the panel orientation and tilt angle, first locate geographic or true south. Make sure that the panel is facing true south and is set at the proper tilt angle. For information about doing this, refer to your installation manual or contact our tech support group. If the green status LED indicating battery charge is not on the charge control unit, begin tracing the problem by first measuring the voltage at the input terminals of the charge control unit. They should measure between 14.5 and about 22 volts, depending on the panel. If the voltage is not measured at the input terminals, trace it back to the circuit breaker that feeds the voltage to the charge control unit. First with the output, then on the input. The voltage is still not measured, then disconnect the cabling coming in from the solar panel to the circuit breaker and try measuring the voltage across the terminals themselves. If the voltage is still not measured, then the problem is in the cabling from the panel connections to the cable, or the panel itself. You will need to go back to the panel and isolate where the problem is located. To determine if there are shading issues, begin by looking in a true south direction. Note if any tall structures or trees are in view over an approximate range of plus or minus 45 degrees from true south. The major portion of energy developed by a solar panel is while the sun is in this part of the sky. Obstructions may reduce the energy that's being generated by the sun and may require removal of the object or resizing of the panel. Next, check the surface of the solar panel for dirt and other surface conditions that would block the sun rays from reaching the solar cells. If necessary, wash off the surface. If the system is being used beyond its rated capacity, meaning that there are more activations taking place per day than what was anticipated, or the activation times are longer than what was planned for, then it's possible that over time the battery can become discharged. This is a condition that may be eliminated by resizing the solar panel or possibly reducing the activation time. Battery faults are generally indicated by the inability of the battery to be properly charged or hold the charge. Older batteries, especially in cold weather, will be more likely to exhibit this condition. A battery tester can be used to determine the condition of a battery. If defective, the battery should be replaced. Under normal operation, the battery replacement cycle is about 5 to 7 years.